It's day one of the Realistic Reset. I'm here with Sarah. Give us a hi, Sarah. I'm not sure if it's showing us both at the same time.
Hi guys, hello, happy In-Betwixtmas.
Yeah, that time already. How is everyone? We are so excited to be here with you this evening. Okay, we are just going to give people a minute just to join us. So if you don't know me already, I am Hannah Carr and I'm here with my sister Sarah King, who just said hello. And
Hi.
Sarah is joining us from sunny South Africa and I'm here in Kent. So we would love to know where you are. So if you're just coming in now and you're joining us live, let us know in the comments that you're here and where in the country that you're joining us from. And Sarah, just while we're giving people a minute to join us, I was playing some really good tunes earlier, so I'd love just to play it for a minute for you. Would you like to hear it?
Give us some beats, put some music on.
Okay. So we're just going to go for a chilled vibe. We're just going to give people a minute or two to join us here. So we want to know, how has your day been? Where in the country are you joining us from? How is it in South Africa, Sarah?
It's warm enough to get sunburnt. I don't know if you can see everybody. So if anyone's got any tips for sunburn.
Aloe vera. That's the best one, I'm sure.
Yes. What about you, Han? What did you do today?
I had quite a relaxing day. I actually watched TV in the day, which I never ever do. No, what's it called? What's the Chateau program? What's it called?
Oh, Escape to the Chateau.
Escape to the Chateau. Does anyone watch Escape to the Chateau with Dick and Angel? So I've been watching that and I went for a lovely walk for an hour and a half and just been working a little bit, not too much. Just chilling out really, what you normally do in that break between Christmas and New Year, yeah? But I've been really excited. Like I even put my lipstick on this evening, just pretending that I'm going out.
Well, this is an event, officially. This is an event.
I just finished my cacao to really, really get in the mood. I was listening to some music. I was having a little bit of a dance. I like to lift my vibe, so it really feels like just exciting to be here this evening. So anyone who is joining us live, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you being here. And we would love it if you actually connect with us. If you answer some of our questions, if you drop a hi in the comments or drop us some hearts, if we say something that's resonated with you. And we're about 3 minutes in now, so I'm going to turn my music down and just explain a little bit about this to you before Sarah is going to lead us through a gorgeous breathwork and meditation this evening. So this is day one of the Realistic Reset. Sarah and I have really, really been looking forward to this and we hope you have been as well. If you did get my email yesterday, sorry about that little tech mess up, but definitely starting. This is the first day today. So I hope that you have got your email, that you have got your journal prompts today. And if you haven't got them yet and you still want to sign up by email, you just get the journal prompts every day in a little workbook, a beautiful workbook that Sarah's designed. And you can still do that here in this group. So yeah, still do that if you haven't done it already. But if you don't know a lot about us, very, very briefly, Sarah and I both work in the wellness industry. Sarah's a yoga teacher and a breathwork coach. I'm a nutritionist and a yoga teacher as well. And I would say we've just both overcome our health challenges over the years. So like most people, we've had health challenges. We've used lots of holistic tools to get over our health challenges. So we've done it very naturally. And we love sharing that now. We've found that our mental health is a lot more balanced. Our physical health is a lot more balanced. We feel a lot happier. And so I'd say the main challenges that I've overcome is extreme fatigue, almost like a chronic fatigue, lots of stress, lots of overwhelm, lots of, feeling rushed all the time, not enjoying life, caught up in the humdrum of like just surviving rather than thriving, that's what I'd say. And Sarah has overcome her own health challenges, which were slightly different to mine. Hers has been self-harm, depression, anxiety. We've shared some of that in this group and our other groups over the past, say, 6 months, so you probably know about that already. But between Christmas and New Year is one of our favourite times. We find it that we've got a bit more time. We can usually slow down, hopefully a little bit like you. And we love to use that time to reflect on what's happened on the past year before we just move on without considering it. So we like to celebrate any successes we've had. We like to acknowledge our challenges, learn any lessons that have come up that year. So hopefully we don't have to repeat them many, many more times. We like to plan ahead a little bit for the year ahead so we can start to get excited about things that are in the diary and, challenges that we want to perhaps work towards that year. Maybe we might set, I'm just thinking, sometimes we do like physical things, don't we, Sarah? Like you've done really long walks in the past, and I've done lots of kind of fitness challenges. And sometimes I think my year 2021 actually is looking a lot more at the spiritual side, but we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a moment. But we just thought it'd be a really fun way for us to share our process, what we do every year, and just come and do it live with you. We thought it'd be really fun, really great way to connect in these kind of restricted times. And yeah, just find new ways to like hang out together online. So we hope that you're feeling as excited as us. But mainly tonight, I would say, is a real chance for you to relax. We want to hold space for you to relax. And I can certainly resonate with this. Like I go along to meditation classes and I go along to yoga classes, and I can do it all myself. But I want someone else to hold that space for me. So we want to do that for you this evening. So you have that time to relax. And you might like to have pen and paper handy. You might like to have your journal prompts handy if you have printed them out or written them out. But most of all, if you haven't got any of that, we just want you to enjoy this evening. So for about the next half an hour, maybe just over, what we're going to do is we're going to start thinking about 2021, hopefully making it a little bit more joyous or a little bit more enjoyable than perhaps what 2020 has been with all of its challenges. We want to let go of 2020. And Sarah and I were discussing this before, like maybe we had ideas and goals for 2020, maybe we had great intentions, but maybe they got waylaid, maybe they got interrupted, or maybe they got fully obliterated. That's definitely happened with some of our plans for 2020. And so really we just want this as a chance to breathe. I know what you would say, Sarah. Let's all do it now. Take a deep breath in. That always feels good, doesn't it? So a chance to really breathe, to take this time as a chance to kind of like, as I say, look at the year ahead, let go of what's serving us. But tonight is really to relax. We want to help you recharge your energy. And Sarah's got the most beautiful meditation plan for you that she's going to guide you through, and some breath work. And maybe that's new to you. I know you know how to breathe, but have you practiced it as actual breath work? We're going to be doing that this evening. So really, these are all ways to help you shift your mindset. That's such a big thing in this kind of self-development world. It's these are all tools that are going to help your health as well. So any health conditions you've got, health challenges you've got, and basically get you into an upgraded state. So we want to progress you towards, and we want to progress ourselves towards the highest version of ourselves. So we feel really, really aligned and excited about the life that we're going to live. So Sarah and I have been using, I would say, a formula now. We've been using it for quite a few years together, and our formula is using 5 holistic tools. And any of our members who are here this evening, hello to our Holistic Health Circle members. Give us a hi in the comments. We always love it when you're with us. Yeah, so we're going to be revealing some of these tools to you over the next 3 days, bit by bit, really. So you're going to feel like more and more in control, more and more relaxed, which is going to allow us to kind of align with these feelings of inner strength and control, despite what's going on externally. And as we all know, there's a lot going on externally at the moment. So Sarah and I both use Lunar Living. So I'd love you to explain a little bit about that in just one moment, Sarah. So we use Lunar Living, and we connect with the highest version of ourselves. So really we can feel really aligned and live consciously. So what that means is not just kind of like rushing about on autopilot, but really consciously enjoying your time that you're spending with your children, that you're spending, you know, perhaps meditating or exercising, that you're spending in your work, so you're feeling more fulfilled. So Sarah, tell us, like Lunar Living, people might be like, what's Lunar Living? Never heard of that. So could you just briefly explain to us, before we go into breathwork and meditation, what is Lunar Living?
A little insight quickly. So we all know that every 24 hours we get the rise and fall of the sunshine. I think we've all watched the sunset and perhaps a sunrise if we've been up early enough. But was you aware of the moon going around a 29 day cycle? So it starts as a new moon, so the sky is completely black, you can't see the moon at all, and it eventually ends up full and then shrinks back down again. And we use it as like a cosmic calendar. When we've got a new moon, we think of it as a fresh start. So we wipe the slate clean and we set intentions for how we want our next month, 28 days to go. And on a full moon, we look at what's not serving us any longer, what's not working, what we need to let go of. And we do little ceremonies with the new and the full moon to kind of use these times to live more consciously, basically.
Yeah, it's really connecting with feminine energy, isn't it? So the sun is more masculine, the moon is more feminine. So it's really connecting with feminine energy. So we feel more aligned and more in flow. There is a full moon coming up. It's on Wednesday this coming week. And if you are in the UK, have you seen the moon? Because I saw it out actually quite a few hours ago because it was dark early, obviously. And it's looking absolutely glorious already. So it's a great reminder for me. Oh, full moon's coming up, and just noticing, like, connecting in, how do I feel at the moment? What do I need to do to balance my body at the moment? And we're going to be sharing more about that over the next few days. And we have a full moon ceremony on Wednesday. So when we get a bit closer to Wednesday, we will share a little bit more about that and how you can join that ceremony with us. So Sarah, take it away.
Thank you. Welcome, welcome. So we are going to go on a little internal journey in just a moment, but to begin with, we're going to do a little bit of exercise before we do our inner size. So when I say exercise, it's really just some gentle movement with breath work. So all you need to do is come down to a comfortable seated position. And you can do this on the edge of a chair, or you can sit on the floor, or you can sit on the sofa. And then we'll go through a guided meditation. So at that point, I'll invite you to stay where you are or lie down more comfortably. And then I'll gently wake you up. So please don't fall into a deep, deep slumber because we'd like to say goodbye and close off the session with you and tell you a bit more about tomorrow. So are you seated? Are you ready? You need a little bit of space just to open up your arms. But before we do that, I'd like you just to close your eyes down just for a moment. And just take a moment to notice your internal world. Lots have been going on, I'm sure, in the external world. But let's go internal just for a minute here. Take a nice slow breath and feel where the breath moves around inside your body. And just acknowledge the darkness, the space that's hopefully quite dark behind your eyes. And just connect with this present moment, this very moment that you're in right now. No need to worry what's ahead or what's been. Here we are connecting together. Now you can keep your eyes closed, or you can look to the screen at me if you'd like to see the movement. We're just going to stretch our hands out, our fingers, spread them out wide. Finish where you're at with your breath, and then we inhale, we'll stretch up. Stretch all the way up towards the ceiling. We're giving our lungs some space here. Just check that your shoulders are fairly relaxed. And then we'll exhale, just stretch the hands back down. We're just going to gently move like this. And as we do this, just check that you've got nice length in your spine. Inhale, bring the hands up, stretch all the way through the fingertips. And then exhale, bringing them back down as you empty your lungs out. As you kind of go into this rhythmic flow, as the inhale, bringing and lifting the arms up. And the exhale, gently lowering them with control. Just think of your arms and your lungs like the wings of your heart. And that you're using your breath to move them just gently up and down. And the purpose is really just to stretch those beautiful lungs out. So that as you breathe, your heart can really move that circulation freely around your body, delivering off the nutrients and delivering back the waste products that we don't need. So really vital movements and simple and accessible. Keep going, inhale up and exhale down. And then hold them down here. Now you can let them rest in the lap or on the knees, doesn't matter, wherever they're comfortable. And then just shimmy the shoulders down away from the ear and just check that your jaw is relaxed. Maybe wiggle it from side to side a couple of times. And then close the mouth and let the tongue relax at the bottom of your mouth. And again, just close the eyes off. I'm going to move you into full breathing. We call this yoga breathing, and this is where we use the diaphragm to breathe. So just begin to let your breath flow really naturally. Don't change it just yet. We want to cultivate the art of awareness. And if it's possible for you this evening, is to breathe in and out through your nostrils. If that's not possible, just breathe in a way that's comfortable for you. I'd like you to notice where the breath is in your body. Where is it moving to? Where is it finishing? And where does it end up? And the aim with yoga breathing is that we breathe so fully, we inhale through the nose, we breathe down to the bottom of the lungs, and this expands our diaphragm and our belly moves out. So that take that full breath and belly pushes out. So do that now. And then as you exhale, the belly falls back in and the lungs start to empty and the air is removed through the body, through the nose. Now bring that inhale back in, move it down the body, down to the bottom of the lungs and expand your belly. Exhale, let the breath fall back down towards your spine and then gently move out. So we're not forcing it, we're just allowing. Inhale, bring the breath in, send it down to the lungs, expand the belly. Exhale, fall back in, empty the lungs, chest falls down, breath moves out. Good. And as you breathe in this gentle but more full way, we've moved the breath out of the chest and down into the belly. We should start to feel a little sense of relaxation developing into the belly and back out again. And we might notice there's a little pause and just stop and honour that pause. So breathe in, expand the belly, and before you exhale, notice that gentle pause and then allow the breath out. And before you take your next breath, you just pause again. 4 stages of the breath, all as important as each other. Inhaling down to belly, pausing. Exhale, release and gentle pause. Just got this lovely rhythmic breath going, using all of the lungs to breathe. I'm going to give you a count now for the breath. Now, if you can't work with the count, don't worry, just breathe in a way that just feels full and relaxing for you. So I'll count for 3, we'll go in for 3 and out for 3. So just lengthening your spine, again, closing the eyes if they weren't already. And let's go in, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. In, expand belly, 1, 2, 3, pause. And exhale, 3, 2, 1. And a moment of stillness there, good. Breathe in through the nostrils, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, fill up belly, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Just pause here and then allow yourself just to breathe in your own natural rhythm. And perhaps you've noticed your inner state may have shifted already. I'm going to take you through a guided meditation now. So if you're feeling comfortable, just stay exactly where you are. If you'd like to lie down into a more comfortable position, then go ahead and do that now. And then wherever you're at, make sure you're warm enough. Close off your eyes. And then just commit to being present with me as we go on a journey through the woodland. Let your body fully relax and begin to immerse yourself in your surroundings, in the forest, in the woodlands. And tune in, listen to the soundscape. What can you hear? And begin to breathe in the woody, earthy sense of the purified air around you. Notice the smells. And then turn your attention to the most magnificent tree before you. You're drawn towards it and you go to stand beside it. And you tune in and feel the energy radiating from the tree, the life force, the prana. As you turn to look down towards the base of the trunk, you can imagine the roots. You imagine the roots beneath this structure traveling down into the ground, extending deep into the soil, past the soil into the earth, strong and rooted, providing a strong and stable foundation. Take a deep breath and focus now on the body of the tree. Noticing the length and the width of the trunk and the colour and the tones of the bark. And look towards the branches, reaching outwards and upwards towards the light source it needs to survive and to thrive. And they almost appear solid and hard, but as you take a closer look, you can see that the branches are more flexible and they're able to move and bend with the elements, flexing in the breeze. And then see the leaves on the branches and see them in intricate detail. Their colour, their texture, their pattern, the veins and the venules of the leaves. As a whole, you can see that this tree has had to withstand a lot of change over time. It's had to adapt with the seasons. Take a deep breath and relax a little deeper. The tree, when in need of help, it communicates with the forest. Its network of roots sends and receives messages with the surrounding trees of the forest, sharing water and vital nutrients, and receiving support in order to survive. And in turn, when full and flourishing in the vibrant months, the tree provides a home to the birds and the animals of the woodland, offering food and nourishment to satiate and sustain this animal kingdom. And when the light begins to soften and the days become cooler, it knows it is time to rest, to take a long exhale, to sigh and to relax its branches. It allows nature to take its course and gently let go, gifting its leaves to the ground below, knowing that by letting go, it will make space for the new life when the time is right. And meanwhile, it gives its nutrients to the soil surrounding its base that too will help to sustain it. And like this tree that can't control its external environment, neither can we, but we can learn to adapt to it, releasing, absorbing, growing, and sharing. So now feel yourself as the tree. See roots emerging from your legs and through your feet, traveling into the earth beneath you. Feel them growing down, deep down through the soil, past the rocks, past the crystalline layer of the earth, into the very core, plugging you in to the core of Gaia, of Mother Earth. Feel it. And now that you are plugged in, with a feeling of stability, we're going to reflect on some of the journal questions that you may have already looked at earlier. So from this strong and stable place, just call to mind some of the feelings and the emotions that you experienced throughout 2020. Bring to mind those feelings and emotions. Maybe some are positive and negative or neutral. And start to think about what feelings and emotions you'd like to bring of more into 2021. Focus on those feelings and emotions you'd like to pour into the new year with you. And now think about your health. Think about your physical and mental health. And think about how you felt during 2020, internally, externally, in terms of your health. And then call to mind maybe a time that was challenging, a difficult time. And how did you find support during this time? How did you find stability? Who was your network of support? Just focus on that. And take a deep breath. And just let that drift away with the exhale. Coming back to that feeling of grounding, stability, strength. And remember that you too are nature. You are strong. You have stability, flexibility, adaptability, and you can adapt to your surroundings. And think of your internal body. We know a tree has these circular concentric rings on its trunk. It's inner wisdom, and your body also holds this innate wisdom. You've got this inner wisdom and this external strength. And you two are part of something great, a network of support. We may stand alone, but we are also part of this forest of people. So just take a moment here to mirror nature and take time to rest. And be safe in the knowledge that you have everything that you need within. But if support is needed, you can count on nature and it will provide. So rest here now. Just lay dormant for a moment. You too are nature and you too need to rest. So allow yourself to rest deeply. Know that you are restoring yourself. And this year may have left us feeling a little depleted, so allow these moments of complete stillness. Complete rest. And now just a gentle inhale and conscious exhale. Bring yourself back to this present moment. Just bring in some deeper breaths into the body. Feel that belly expand with the inhale. With the exhale, maybe you bring a little bit of motion through the fingertips, light movement through the toes, the feet. Take a bigger breath, and this time, take a big sigh out of the mouth. Take a huge inhale, and a big exhale through the mouth. And when you're ready, just take a little squeeze of the eyelids and then very slowly invite the light back in, opening up the eyes. If you were lying down, perhaps you want to bring yourself back to seated. If you're seated, maybe you just want to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Bringing yourself back into this present moment, but hopefully in a more relaxed state, which you did all by yourself. So just take the hands together and bring some heat into the hands, warm them up. And then just gently rest them on your chest or your heart, relax your shoulders, and just feel that transfer of heat into your heart space. Take a big breath. And I hope you've enjoyed your meditation. We've come to the end of the meditation. So thank you for letting me guide you. I'm going to take you back over to Hannah.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I really, really enjoyed that. And I hope you all did too. But if you found it difficult to switch off the monkey mind, just know that that is so normal. And I think it's always worth stating again and again and again. And one day can look different from another. One day you can feel like an expert meditator, and the next day you just can't switch off. So just know that it's really normal and that it takes practice. And for example, I really struggle with becoming really quiet, and I can feel quite agitated sometimes. I think things feel like they're taking too long and I want things to hurry up. And that's normal as well. So if you felt like that, just know that I often feel like that, and probably most people who are joining us today feel like that as well. But Sarah, I think it's worth visiting and talking about just for a moment. Breath work is one of our 5 holistic tools that we use, actually, that really, really help us with our health, with our mental health, with our happiness. And I want to ask you, as a breath work coach, Sarah, if I know you could like wax lyrical, because it's a bit like asking me as a nutritionist, why is drinking water good for you? We're talking about the fundamentals of life here. Breath work and hydration. But could you just give us a little bit? So if we're thinking most people here in this group might be struggling with anxiety or some kind of health challenge that they would like to elevate themselves from, why is breath work so powerful, and what can it do for you in a short period of time? Why is it worth persevering with?
I'd say that obviously we are all breathing, so it's an automatic process that the body's going through. It's on the autonomic nervous system. But most of us are living more out of our sympathetic fight or flight state.
Yeah.
So we're breathing up in our chest, and we're not yoga breathing. We're not breathing down into the diaphragm. I say yoga breathing, but actually babies breathe like this, animals breathe like this. And when we're relaxed, we do breathe like this. We need to relearn to use the diaphragm, which we would do at the beginning here. And this is going to drop us into a state of rest and digest, which we need to do both. We need to be in both nervous systems, but we're not enough in our rest and digestive. So we're going to work with the vagus nerve, which runs through the diaphragm. And we're going to strengthen that when we do this diaphragmatic breathing.
Yeah.
The main 3 things I'd say it helps with is sleep, digestion, and anxiety. And hands up or message or comment if you think you need help with them, because I think all of us do at some point or another.
Yeah. And sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to interrupt. Carry on. Yeah,
so that's the 3 key things that we can start to immediately work on with the breath.
Yeah, and the breath is such a quick and effective way, and you really can do it like whilst you're boiling the kettle, or I say to my clients, like whilst you get in the car and you're about to drive, or just before you scream at your kids. That's a really good time. But yeah, I just wanted us to revisit, especially for anyone new who hasn't joined us with breathwork, but it's always a great reminder of why it's so powerful. And meditation is really just a step on from that, isn't it? And really just calms the body down so quickly if you can allow yourself to go there. And we need to keep practicing that. So thank you for sharing that. Also, I can see the comments now, so I just wanted to acknowledge everyone. Thank you, ladies who's commented. I just want to say hi to you. So hi to Samantha Hall. Samantha said, and I want to answer this in case other people have found it, I got the email, but I can't find the journal prompt. So in the email, there's a link, Samantha, and it says your workbook's here. Click here for your workbook. And when you click on that link and you go into the workbook, the journal prompts are in the workbook. So let us know if you still struggle to find that. And I have posted this morning in this Facebook group a little outline of the questions as well, and Sarah went through them in that meditation. Hello, Rachel Hawkes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Sarah. Samantha Hall said hello again. Rachel Hawkes says mindful living. Absolutely. So I'm just picking up my phone. This is what I'm looking down at. Samantha says, I saw the moon during the day today. Anna, hi, Anna said she's going to take a peek at the moon later. Yes, please do. We call it moon bathing. So like sunbathing, you can go out and moon bathe and it's a wonderful energy. Helen agrees the moon looks stunning earlier. Hi, Gemma. She's watching. Hi, Kay. Hi, Heidi. Heidi says that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Heidi. Hi, Sean. Hi, Leanne. Anna says thank you. Natalie Fry, hi Natalie, says thank you. Rachel says lovely. There's lots and lots of comments now. I can't go through them all. Samantha says thank you. Karen says gorgeous. Thank you, Sarah. That was in a Craig Revel Horwood accent. Gorgeous. I do watch Strictly. Sam says yes with anxiety. I do it when I wake up. Vanessa, hi Vanessa. Vanessa felt very lightheaded during the meditation. Not sure if that was correct. I'm tired. Rachel says breath work key to all parts of the day, also great for kids. Thank you for that great reminder, Rachel. Absolutely. You know, actually picking up on that point, when my daughter's like crying and upset, what I do is I hold her really tight to me. She is 8 now, so she's not tiny and I don't even tell her to breathe properly. I just breathe really slowly and really loudly to try and regulate her breath, like you do when they're babies, and that she will actually pick up on my calmness and kind of tune into that. So it's a great practice with the children as well. So so grateful for every single one of you for joining us this evening, for commenting. Please do take the time to answer the journal prompts today. This is part of the process. That's really important. Let us know if you can't find it in your workbook. Please do grab it from the workbook still if you haven't done that. Tomorrow we're really excited to be continuing this, and we're going to be spending some time releasing. So today was about recharging. Tomorrow is about releasing, which is really important before we move into realignment with our intentions for 2021. Couple of previews about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So we are going to be looking at releasing. We're going to be looking at what challenges came up over 2020, which is such an important part of the learning. We're going to be recognizing what eats up your time, because there are those things that eat up time. It might be that you're doing all the chores around the house by yourself. It might be that you're scrolling on social media. That's a big one for people, isn't it? Could be that, you know, you enjoy relaxing in front of TV, but you don't actually feel like it's giving you very much. But anyway, we're going to have a look at what is eating up your time and what's stopping you using that time to do the things that you really want to do with your life, because that's one of our biggest objections to overcome, isn't it? Time. We've never got enough time. So recognizing what's eating up your time, so we can almost create more time, or we're going to find that time to do the things that are really important for you and for you to progress in your life as well, rather than staying stuck. So let us know, are you going to come back and join us tomorrow? Even if you can't come live, are you going to watch on replay? Because everything's going to be available to watch on replay. Time now is just past, it's dead on 8:10, Sarah. We took exactly 40 minutes. So that was great.
You've got a little session now.
I do. So 8:30 for members of the Holistic Health Circle. I'm running Sarah's usual yoga, which is Sunday chill yoga, but it's actually a yoga nidra tonight, which is more of a meditation. So basically more relaxing. I'm going to be taking you into an even deeper relaxation session than what you've just been doing just now. So let me know. There's lots and lots of members here tonight. I can see you all here in the comments. Let me know if you're going to come and join me for yoga nidra at 8:30. Get a little space ready. And basically what that is going to do is take you into a deeper state of relaxation, which is really going to help you with your sleep this evening. So how blissful does that sound? Sarah, Adele is going to be back. Rachel sure will. Leanne will be here tomorrow. Vanessa will be here same time, same place, different day. Sarah, anything else that you want to add to round up?
Just to say thank you all for joining.
Mm.
The benefits of these sessions are, you know, hopefully going to see you all the way through 2021. So it's not too late to bring your girlfriends in, bring your any family members that might benefit. Yeah, breath work, meditation, all of this. It's free, isn't it? So why not come along?
Yeah, we had a little juicy bonus to whet your appetite if you could invite your friends and your mum or your colleagues. We got a lovely candlelit yoga class that Sarah ran, and we would love to share that class with you and anyone you invite to the group. So we're going to put it up after the challenge, and then you just comment 3 people that you invited to the group, and we'll send that class to all of you as a thank you for doing that and helping us spread this work. And like Sarah said, it's just it's free, it's beneficial, and we love having you here with us. So thank you so much. Sarah, thanks again for the breath work and the meditation. I'll see some of you at 8:30, and otherwise we'll see you back here at 7:30 tomorrow. Lots of love to all of you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.